Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you want to know how I made this delicious fried egg blend sauce, please stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl IT Scrum Master T. So today I'm going to be making fried egg blend. Well, in my country we call the smaller ones, we call this bitter ball, but in the supermarket is named as eggplant. So I guess there's different types. They have the longer one, which is like purple, and this one is kind of like a white greenish. So I already peeled it and slashed it in half. I have one huge onion, and I have some habanero peppers, about 5 pieces. So I'm gonna let all of this steam separately in a pot, which I will show you. And then after everything kind of like steams, then I'm gonna go ahead and blend the mixture. So here I have my chicken. I have some chicken wings that I cut up. I have some sea bass fish, about 4 pieces, and I have some chicken feet. So I already washed this. It's nice and clean. I'm gonna take a paper towel and dab out any extra water, and then I'm gonna season it. As you can see, my seasonings are behind over here on the counter. Okay. So when I'm frying them, I'm gonna start with the fish first. So first thing first, I'm gonna start with some black pepper. And I don't specifically have a measurement that I use. I just eyeball everything, honestly. So yeah. So add a little bit of black pepper. And I love Old Bay seasoning. Excuse me, the black pepper when I'm frying stuff. So gonna have, and I like to open on the deeper side just so I can kind of get what I want quickly, but I'm moving my hand lightly so I don't get like a whole lot in there. So I'm just gonna put, that's about that. This is Goya adobo all-purpose seasoning. Just gonna add a flash of that, honestly. I don't want to be too salty. Then next I'm gonna add my onion and garlic powder. This is the onion, and this is the garlic. So I'm gonna pick this up and just gonna turn it around and let the seasoning go through everything. Yep, and that's that. So now I'm gonna wait until my oil gets hot. Then I will start out, like I said, by frying my fish. Okay guys, so I have went ahead and transferred the eggplant, my onion and pepper into the pot for it to simmer, and I'm gonna be adding 1 Maggi cube. You can get any brand of your choice. I'm just gonna be adding 1 Maggi cube. Like so. And I'm gonna cover it up and let it boil. Now I believe my oil is hot, but I'm gonna, actually I kept a little bit of onion to test it out, but I believe it's hot. So, and I lowered the heat a little bit because it was getting too hot. So now I'm just gonna put that back on. Like I said, you want to put in your fish first. put my heat back on high, like you saw me do. And I'm just gonna let my fish get nice and crispy. And guys, the trick when you are frying fish or frying anything is to listen to the sound of the frizz. Whenever the sound kind of dulls down, that's when you know that it's time to flip it over. And once you flip it over, you apply the same method, then you will know when it's thoroughly cooked. So I'm gonna let this fry, we're gonna let this fry, and we're gonna let this go ahead and simmer down, and then we're gonna start blending them. Okay, so I'm gonna probably blend the onion and the pepper separate from the vegetable or eggplant. All right. Okay, guys. So my fish, I flipped the fish off camera, but I let it fry for approximately 10 to 12 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes on each side on high heat. And then once I flip it, I lower the heat to about medium, and I let the other side fry. So if you notice, if you notice, it's not sticking. So that means it's very well fried on both sides. So I'm gonna head and take this out. Oh, I love fried fish, but I hate because sometimes the oil, see, there's no, you have to pay the price. So, oh God. Oh, scary. I tried teaching my younger sister how to cook, especially like frying fish to get over her fear. And as soon as the oil goes popping, she's like, nope, I'm done. You're on your own. Like, I don't blame you, but if you know, I cannot always be there to fry your fish or your chicken or whatever. So our fish is nice and crispy. Now I'm gonna add in our chicken feet in that order. I'm just gonna add everything. Ooh, sorry, popping. And oh yeah, funny thing, I forgot to actually turn the stove on for the eggplant. So I literally turned it on right before I flipped the fish over. I was like, oh my God. But now it's on. So yeah, I'm gonna just put everything in here since this is chicken, the chicken feet. And just let this fry. It's currently on medium heat because the oil was a bit hot. So I'm probably gonna turn it up just a little bit so we can kind of get things going. Okay. Bit. So yeah, see you back in a few. Okay guys, so I have my fried fish, my fried chicken, my fried chicken feet. I have everything and it's so crispy. Look at that. So crispy, not burned, just perfect. So everything is done frying. The chicken and the chicken feet, I let it fry for about 13 to 14 minutes. And then what I did was I cleaned out the pot that the eggplant and the onions and stuff was boiling in, and I transferred some of the oil that I used to fry the chicken and fish in, and I put a little bit into this pot, which is where I'm gonna be cooking the sauce. Then on the other side, I actually have the oil, the leftover oil, sitting down for it to get cool. Once it gets cool, I'm gonna empty it back into the bottle. I'm gonna use a sifter and sift out all the unwanted particles, and that's it. So anyway, so in here I have just the eggplant and the pepper, so I'm gonna be blending that, and then I'm also gonna be blending my onion and garlic separately, because once I start frying the stuff, I'm gonna start with the onion and the garlic, just to kind of get the base of the flavor smelling. So I have my Knorr chicken powder. So sometimes I like using this a lot because when I'm lazy, I don't want to peel the Maggi cube. So as you can see, I use it a lot. And then I have over here my rosemary and see, it says rosemary. And then I have some bay leaf here. Okay, so let's start the blending process. So the bowl that I originally had the fish and stuff in, I'm just gonna pour the puree in that. So get all that puree out. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put some water in here and rinse it out. And then I'm gonna blend the onion. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I added some, I let it fry for about 10 minutes. Then I added the water that I rinsed out the blender with. And then I also added the chicken. So now I'm just gonna add some, excuse me one second. I'm just gonna add some of the powder, the Maggi powder, because I tasted it and it tasted like it needed a little bit more seasoning, about this much. Okay. Then I'm gonna drop in, this is pipe or kidney. I'm gonna drop in dry fish just like that. It's gonna open up as the sauce cooks. I went ahead and added my chicken and the chicken feet. So I'm just gonna let this simmer down for another I have it on medium heat right now. Just gonna let it simmer there for another maybe 15 minutes, and then I will lay my fish on top and let it simmer down on low heat for another 10 minutes, and it should be done. So when I come back, I will show you guys the finished outcome. Okay guys, so I officially have the bitter sauce or eggplant. I have the sauce on low heat, and as you can see, the oil has come to the top, which means it's basically done. I've added my fish. So yes, so this is my fried eggplant sauce. I think in my country we call it bitter ball because it leaves it has an aftertaste, like especially this type. It has an after bitter taste. Unlike the bigger one, the purple one, it's more of a sweet aftertaste. So I believe that's why we refer to this type as bitter balls. It's not as bitter extreme as the smaller one. The smaller one is Excuse me. The smaller one is very, very bitter. That one we call the kettle. But anyways, so this is it. I'm just gonna leave her on low for another 5 minutes. At this point, it's up to you, and it's all done. The pepper, everything is. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I wish you all a blessed day. Bye.